You know, no is really powerful. But there's something even more powerful than no. And that's yes. Yes. If you can get into the habit of, instead of saying no, I don't want to fill in the blank. Instead of saying no, I don't want to be sad. No, I don't want to be depressed. No, I don't want to be angry. No, instead of saying no to, because, just for a moment, right now, close your eyes. Now, do not think of your living room. Under any circumstances, do not allow a picture of your living room to pop into your mind. Okay, you can open your eyes. Now, was anyone able to not think of their living room? No. It's pretty impossible, isn't it? So whatever you say no to, you're creating an image in your mind's eye of the very thing that you don't want to have an image of. That's why no is so powerful, because whatever you say no to, you're actually giving power to. However, yes is 1,000 times more powerful than no. So instead of saying no, don't think of your living room. I was just using that as an example. But whatever it is that you want to say no to, instead of saying no to that, say yes to what you want to achieve. That's 1,000 times more powerful. When you say yes, it uplifts your energy. When you say yes, you're raising your vibrations. When you say yes, you're drawing to you that which you want to experience. Yes. How about saying yes to wealth? We don't think of it in those terms. We say no to poverty. Right? It's like instead of saying yes to wealth, we say no to poverty, and then we wonder why we're poor.
So yes to higher gas prices.
No, yes to abundant energy. Yes to abundant energy. When you say it like that, you haven't put it in a box. You've left it up to the universe to provide you with whatever energy it is that would be appropriate for you to use at the time. How do we know? If we say yes to abundant energy, who knows? Somebody may come up with a solar cell that is so reasonably produced and so efficient that we could put one on the top of our car and go for many, many, many miles. I mean, you see what I'm saying? And they already have that to a degree. But when we say yes to abundance, we're not putting any limits on it. It's when we put limits on it that we cut off the flow. And that's especially true with abundance, because we have a tendency to think that, well, the only way I'm ever going to get rich is if I win the lottery. Or the only way I'm ever going to get, forget it, I can't even get rich. I'm out of ideas. Right? So what if we said instead, thank you. You see, you've opened the door. You're living in the flow. You're not putting limits on where the abundance is coming from. It's when we put limits on it that we stop the flow. Now, creating a shield of excellence. Now, you know this information now, that what we're going to do is we are going to create a shield, like a bubble around you, that's going to keep out all the negative stuff from getting into your personal space and allowing only the positive energy in. So that when somebody comes along and you're living in the flow and you're having a great time and you're feeling super abundant, and then somebody comes along and says something like, that shirt doesn't match those pants. And we go, oh. Right? Instead of that, we use our anchors, and what we're going to create for an anchor for you this evening is we're going to have you take a deep breath in, And we're going to have you form a circle with your thumb and your forefinger on your dominant hand, so that when you, after you've created this shield, and we're going to do this in a meditative state, after you've created this shield of excellence, that you're allowing only the positive in, keeping all the negativity out so that it bounces off you like water off a duck's back. So that when somebody comes along and says, that shirt doesn't match those pants, you go, instead of going, oh. You see, what happens when you're doing that is you're taking in their negative comment. You're making it real in your life. You see, you've allowed it to affect your energetic field. It feels horrible. I mean, even a comment like that, even a comment as simple as, that's not really that bad of a comment, really. I mean, the scope of things. But even a comment like that, we are so used to giving other people our power. We're so used to feeling according to what someone else says to us, right? We're used to that. We don't know how not to do it. So this is a tool for you to use. So that if someone says something negative to you at all, you take a deep breath in, form a circle with your thumb and your negative forefinger, and you automatically activate your shield of excellence, which is surrounding you. It's like a semi-permeable membrane, so that only the positive can get in, and the negative rolls off you like water off a duck's back. And the beauty of it is, you're not saying no to that negative remark. You're not saying no. You're saying yes to your shield of excellence. You're saying yes to all the fabulous, wonderful qualities that you have within yourself. And we're going to access those in a meditative state. Yes?
Well, one of the things about anchors are that they can be a sound, a smell, a taste, a picture, or an image, a feeling. Those often anchor certain emotions and situations to you, both negative and positive. And when you recognize a situation that's negative, you can recognize the anchor, and it's anchoring you to that situation. And you begin, as people begin to strip those negative things, you can put the positive things in.
Excellent point. Excellent point. Most of us are flip-flopping around all the time, and we're not even aware that we have anchors that tie us to negative states. We're not even aware of it. We just notice all of a sudden, all of a sudden I just feel blue. I don't even know why. So become aware of your negative anchors also and change them. Change them. Yes?
Can I just say snow globe? So that I throw it
Absolutely.
over me?
Absolutely.
Because it's totally protection. I can let in what I want.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You can do anything you want. Isn't that cool? Mm-hmm. You can do anything you want. Think about it. Excuse the pun. I mean, look at it this way. You cannot do this wrong.
I just have a comment. You said, about feeling blue. What's wrong with feeling blue? I mean, I think that we need to have all those emotional states, feeling sad and feeling...
If you choose to feel blue, that's fine.
Okay, but if I was just always in a blissful state...
Well, if you're always in a blissful state, would you let me know?
I would.
Because if you're always in a blissful state, you know something I don't. I'd like to know what that is.
Well, I probably won't physically be here when I'm there, so I'll try and come somehow.
It's good stuff that you're on it.
Well, feeling, we have kind of accepted that as a culture, and actually that is one of the reasons that we're in this realm. This is the realm of contrast. This is the realm of relativity. That's why this is called the relative realm. That's what yin-yang means. Yin-yang means duality. Feeling blue, feeling happy.